Hey guys, it's Elizabeth, Finding Elizabeth, and today is Monday, January 11th, 2016, and this is my week. I do not know 90-something post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. I don't have notes today. I'm in kind of a hurry, and I have the notes from last night's Naked Truth, which has somehow disappeared from the airways, and so I think what I'm going to do is answer some of those questions on this video if it doesn't get too long. I'm also making the video on my phone because my Kindle is dead, so hopefully that's going to work. So how is everybody? I have good news, and this is also going to be my countdown to Nashville video. So we're combining the Finding Elizabeth week 90-something update with the countdown to Nashville update with the Naked Truth in a much more condensed version. So good news on the regular update countdown to Nashville deal. My number is 402 starting weight. 2 years ago, January of 2014, 360.6 pounds on April 14th, 2014 when I had VSG surgery. Last week I was 206 pounds and today I was 204 pounds. Yay! That hasn't happened in a really long time. So that's like obviously 2 pounds down from last week. I don't know how many from surgery and just because my highest weight was an easy number, 198 pounds down since in the last 2 years. That's pretty freaking awesome, if I do say so. So how did that happen? Well, I will tell you how that happened. That happened, and I bet anybody who's been watching my videos lately could guess how that happened. It happened because I stopped drinking so much. Imagine that. I had a little bit of an emotional meltdown towards the end of the week, as unfortunately some of my friends know because they got to be on the opposite end of those phone calls, and thank you. But I had a little bit of an emotional breakdown over something really stupid. And I drank way too much that night. And I really felt like crap the next day. I did not like it. I did not like how I felt. And so pretty much since then, I haven't really drank. I did have a glass of champagne last night during the Naked Truth, and I am not planning on not drinking forever. We have WLSers coming out here on Wednesday to visit me, and so I will absolutely be drinking a bit while they're there. But what I realized was I was drinking pretty much every day. And in addition to the, the weight loss related issues around that, I also realized when I'm not drinking, I feel much more like myself. So anyway, I'm back without all the alcohol. I just feel like it sort of takes what it takes for you to realize that something's not working for you. And last week I was like, nah, don't tell me what to do. This week I'm like, I guess I needed to be shown. So I was shown. It wasn't pretty. I did not like it. I did not like how I felt the next day. So not doing that anymore, which is good because look at that. Didn't drink for a few days and down 2 pounds. Shocking. So anyway, and I did for the most part keep my goal on 60 grams of protein. There was the day after that day when I felt like crap. I was sick to my stomach all day and didn't want to eat anything other than carbs. I think that's probably the only day that I didn't get in 60 grams of protein. And that's another thing. When you're eating 60 grams of protein first, it's hard to eat or drink much of anything else. So good news. So my goal for Countdown to Nashville and making new healthy choices by the Nashville conference, WLSFA conference, my goal was to lose 17 pounds. So I've already lost 2 pounds, only have 15 more to go. And I think, 17 weeks. And that's 11%. I looked it up today, 11 or 12% maybe rounded up on the way to my goal for Countdown to Nashville. So I'm very happy about that. I want to say 2 other things about WLSFA. One was, had the pleasure of going to their fundraising event on Saturday, Cooking with Carney. Got to meet Carney Wilson, who was absolutely delightful. Got to plank with, what's his name? Mark Long, the Pocket Protein guy, which I will be trying. Pocket Protein, not the guy. Why did I say that? I don't know. Anyway, so that was cool. But one of the things that Antonia, who's the president of the foundation, said that was a statistic I had never heard before was that 80% of the people who want to have weight loss surgery can't afford to do it or don't have insurance to pay for it. That was pretty staggering. So that means that all of us are in a very, very fortunate position. We're in the 20% of people who were able to figure out a way to get weight loss surgery. And even more than I felt about it before, that made me feel really committed to giving back to WLSFA. So April is my 2-year surgiversary. In April, I'm going to be doing a fundraising campaign for WLSFA where I want to raise 10 times the amount of pounds I've lost in dollars. And I encourage other people to think about that. I'm a fundraiser by trade, so I'm going to help them develop a little toolkit to help people do that. But think about that. It doesn't have to be 10 times. It can be, whatever. For me, that would be, as of right now, that would be $1,980. Hopefully, by the time we get to April, it will be, $2,200. So that's my commitment for WLSFA, and I hope you guys, as you approach your surgiversaries, consider doing something similar to that. What else? I'm really excited because Amy gets a VSG, and the Rainsina Warrior Princess and Christine, Teeny Tiny Tummy for Christine, are coming to visit on Wednesday and Thursday. So very excited to see them. And also there's another visitor in Southern California this week. Mama Rose is here, and Amy and I had plans to go up to LA on Thursday. She has a plastic surgery consult. So we are going to have lunch with Tony and Rosemary on that day. So I'm very excited to spend some concentrated time with her. I met her at the conference in San Diego, but didn't get to spend much time with her. So how many minutes am I at? Holy shit, this is going to be a long video. Okay, maybe I'll break this over multiple videos. Anyway, last night's Naked Truth was on dating and intimacy post-weight loss surgery. Lauren Dayton was supposed to be on the show. She got sick. She had a sinus infection and a migraine. Couldn't be on. We had a lot of really great questions, and I thought, I'll answer these questions because I am also dating. Her answers would have been much more entertaining than mine, but there were some really good questions, and I do want to respond to those. I responded to them last night, but I don't know what happened. I had some technical difficulties in the beginning of the Naked Truth, and the video has just disappeared. So, I want to do a couple of shout outs. I'm not going to do every shout out we did on the Naked Truth last night, but I will do a few, and we will do them on next week's Naked Truth. The people who didn't get, they got shouted out, but the video disappeared. So, shout outs. Rain Hampton, who is the president of this local chapter of the WLSFA, just celebrated her 11-year surgiversary, and she looks amazing. Michael May celebrated his 3-year surgiversary, and I found out by watching her video, I did not know this, that Amy Gets a VSG is going to celebrate her 1-year surgiversary while she's here with me. So that makes me very excited. Rachel Raw Create is having her surgery on Wednesday the 13th. If you haven't checked her out, check her out. I watch everybody who subscribes to me. I may not watch every video, but I will catch one or two. And she was somebody who really resonated with me pretty fast. So she's from London. She's just getting ready to have surgery. I hear that she had a lot of hurdles on her way to surgery, so just want to give her a big shout out. And if you haven't subscribed to her or don't know about her, I'll put her link below. And I also saw a video, and actually I'm going to break this up into multiple videos. I'm going to do this update, and then I'm going to talk about dating and whatever in a separate video, because I don't want this to be 9 hours long. And I still have stuff to do tonight. I have to drive to LA, and I have to clean my house before all these people get here, and I have to work, and Anyway, I watched a video today from somebody else that I'm going to put, I can't remember her name right now. I'm going to put it in the box below. I think it's like C Flat Top, something like that. I don't know how I subscribed to her. She must subscribe to me. She doesn't make a lot of videos, and she has not had weight loss surgery. She posted a very moving video today. She is at her highest weight, which is over 400 pounds, and she was talking about not being able to do things with her 5-year-old daughter in terms of school, and was in tears over it. And it really, really touched me. I'm not totally sure how I can support her, but I would say if you guys want to go watch the video and give her some support, that wouldn't be a bad thing. I mean, you can't have too much support, but it just took me right back to those days of not being able to get up the steps, of not being able to walk to the parking lot for my son's puppet show, of trying to pretend that I wasn't out of breath, of, you know, she said that they had a family movie night at her daughter's school every week, and her daughter wanted to go, but she couldn't because of her physical limitations, because of her weight. And that brought all kinds of stuff about when my son was little crashing down on me. So I'm going to put her video down below too, so give her a shout out as well. I also want to give a shout out to Brand's VSG story, who is 75 pounds down. She only has 25 more pounds to go. She may be at Wonderland now. She was like a pound away yesterday. And yeah, so those are the shout outs and my general update. And then I'm going to do a separate video on answering some of these questions on dating and intimacy post weight loss surgery. All right, talk to you later. Bye.